Шалом. Шалом, Шаломыч. Хейоу, дорогие друзья. Хейоу, дорогие друзья. Как звук, как слышно, сегодня с вами опять я. И у нас продолжение прохождения Mass Effect Andromeda. Мы обосновали поселение. Вот в этом в этой снежной пустыне вот основали поселение. Прибывают люди сюда. Все отлично. Так. Все четко. Так. У нас появилось какое-то задание тут. Нужно, наверное, его сдать или...
Pleasure to meet you, Pathfinder. Priya Blake, Captain of Outpost Taravuni. I'm glad you're here. I thought we'd have to deal with this on our own.
What's the problem? Is it the cat?
No. At least I don't think so. A few of my drill technicians went missing on a research expedition west of here. We've tried their comms, but get nothing but static.
Do you know where they were headed?
I know the route, but we lost their tracking signal halfway through. I don't know how far they got. We tried to look at their research notes, but the data is corrupted. We have 0 leads. I was supposed to keep these people safe. I've already failed them.
If they're not responding to comms, this could have a bad ending.
I know, but the least I can do is prevent it from happening again. Their research log is in the lab. Maybe your AI can piece together the corrupted data and get a nav point.
I have to say, I'm surprised the Angara let us put an outpost here.
A portion of the ice we mine goes to their blockade runners, who take it to resistance bases all over the cluster.
Water for their soldiers.
It feels good to do our part against the Ket, however small.
I should head out.
Come back if you need anything.
В принципе, ничего интересного нам не сказала. Нужно осмотреться сейчас здесь будет. Вот. Сходим сейчас здесь, в лабораторию. Узнаем, что и как. Какой путь. Так. Элла смогла сузить радиус поиска образцов. Та-та-та-та. 224 к месту соберем материалы для ее тестов. Устанавливаю координаты. Конец связи.
Sam, you get anything from this mess?
Analyzing. It seems most of their data comes from a single nav point. Updating now.
Here's hoping they're still okay.
Ой, воу, что это было за сияние? Поедем, съездим. Кочевники. Да нет же. Вот так вот. Воу. Что это опять было? Что такая херня происходит?
I should have dressed warmer.
The deceased Angara is holding a data device.
His family may want whatever's on it.
Вот что? Что? Было где-то здесь. Перевод Шелеша. Опавший. Майя Найс уважала сопротивление. Мы сражались вместе столько раз, что я не могу сосчитать. Никогда не видел, чтобы она унывала или теряла уверенность в себе. Те, кто найдет это сообщение, знайте, Майя Найс осталась защитницей сопротивления оставалась защитницей до самого конца. Йоу! Здесь должно было лежать мое тело. Я позволил кетам обойти меня. Меня приняла на себе. Я ни хера ничего не вижу. Этот шрифт, это просто пиздец. Майя приняла на себя удар, предназначенный мне. Нет времени постичь ее жертву. Кеты, убившие жителей Даара, Хеласт, бегут, нельзя их отпустить. Майя хотела бы, чтобы они ответили за содеянное. Грайде Вуриск. Упавший.
Cat ahead, Pathfinder. I recommend caution.
Пиздец, вот уроды, блядь. Ты такой тут хуй откуда-то вылез, блядь. Пиздец, еблан. Я ебу, блядь, таких дебилов, блядь. Охуеть. И опять ехать нахуй в ту сторону. Ну все, приятного просмотра. Короче, дебил вот этот, блядь, пришел. Да убить нахуй. Да дело это за дебил вот этот вот. Дурачок, блядь. Подошел. Ты урод, блядь. Дебилы.
Angaran technology is present in this camp. I can provide more. This bug should be feeding Ket information to the Resistance, but the connection was dropped.
Why? A technical issue?
Unknown. If you scan additional bugs, I can locate the broken link. I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Опять ты тут, я ж тебя так убил. Встань! Дебил. Ну ты видел, какой дебил, блин? Приходит, просто хочет, чтобы я убивал, мне патроны тратил. Дебил, одним словом, дебил. Ха. Короче, сегодня в машину нужно выполнить пару заданий вот этих. Пока я не совсем понимаю, что меня хотят, конечно, да. Вещества. Не понимаю.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Угу. Ну ладно. Вуди фук. Кто же был? Что это вообще за место? Где я нахожусь? Что тут происходит? Где я, блядь?
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder.
Life support restored.
Нахожусь. Это ад? Что я забыл здесь? Чего это вообще? Что за место? Так. Может быть, я просто глупенький? Может, это место просто? Нет. Или да. Никто не понимает. Ты вроде нет. Пещера какая-то глупая.
I detect unusual signals from that Angara, Pathfinder. The Ket planted a chip in this Angara.
The tracking chip? Can you reverse it to get a nav point?
The chip is disabled, but if I receive more scans, I could repair the signal.
Это женщина. Тут челнок упал.
What happened here?
Think that's it?
Found the ancient city maps, but the Ket is attacking.
Куда?
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Here they come!
Ты дебил, ты тут стоишь, блин.
We need to talk.
You okay?
Look, I don't know what Roic said to make you help us, but he lied.
Astra, don't.
Shut up. Roic is a smuggler from Kadara. We all are. Flew here when we heard the Ket were picking off villages. He wants to sell the ancient Fold map to the highest bidder. It's worth a fortune.
Of all the slimy ways to make a few credits.
You steal from my people after they lose everything?
I changed my mind, didn't I?
So why tell me this?
When I got here, when I saw what the Ket did to this place, these people are dealing with enough. They don't need looters taking what little they have left. I want you to take the map to the Resistance where it will do some good.
What about Roic?
He's not a bad guy, just has bad ideas. When we tell him about this place, he'll see reason. Don't be too hard on him, okay? Just take the map to the Resistance.
He made it personal when he lied to me. We're gonna have a chat.
Worth a shot. Either way, thank you.
I know better than to argue with Astra. Go ahead and take it.
The ambient temperature is normal.
Кажется, все понятно. Но!
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Погнали. Ну, опять, короче, наебали. Мне кажется, мой персонаж, он как бы и сделан таким, чтобы его все наебали. Машины у него сами ездят, блядь. Ни кнопки, ничего не знаю.
The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online. Pathfinder, I detect this heavy weapons can be mined nearby sources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Ах. Ну, 115 тоже нам.
This is where the research thing he sent us.
Keep an eye out for Priya's people.
Яна, что это за херня вот это сверху надо мной? Это мой, типа, этот кольцо мое? Очень похоже на него. Купу.
The mining zone has been depleted.
Гигант опять в пизду связать с ним.
Remnant? There's a remnant here?
Но оно не сканирует. О, ты чего ты делаешь, блин? Эй, ты там тоже мог сидеть. Чем так пугать? Аудиозапись Элла Менькова. Угу. Мы уже почти на месте. Сейсмическая активность кажется необычной, но мы еще многое не знаем об этой планете. Входим в долину. Все как-то странно. Блин, тут точно безопасно. Миновали нескольких эйрохов, но все они бегут прочь от долины. Не нравится мне это. Мезген. Нам стоит вернуться. Тряска усилилась. На картах о подобной активности не говорилось. Мы приближаемся к... это еще что? Это... Назад, быстрее, быстрее. Оливер ранен, бьют прямо сквозь броню. Быстрее, мне плевать. Боже, Оливер не выживет. Не останавливайся, нам надо вернуться в... Конец аудиозаписи.
Pathfinder, a nav point is attached to this log. I've updated your location device. Should I inform Priya we found her people?
No, not till we take down whatever did this.
I can't wait. Good thing I
Ебать.
love a challenge.
Братан. Слушай, блин, ну я не понимаю, что хочешь. Тебе пофигу, да? Лицо. Ага.
Attack its legs.
Life support systems are in peril.
Бля, холодно.
New remnant on the field.
Слушай, тут какая-то ебота, блядь, огромная, что-то страшно.
Life support systems offline.
Пизды еще нам
The temperature is falling,
выдает.
Pathfinder.
Охуёв таких. Как с ним вот сражаться, не знаю даже. Собеду я посмотрел, конечно. Где она дает конкретно. Не понимаю, что мне нужно отсюда стрелять. Языков нет, наверное. Лапы. Ага. Ой, не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не, братишка. Ты чего? Лапу надо. Но он успевает развернуть. Надо быстро подъехать ближе. И по лапам ему не давать. Блять, можно тоже помнить? Он меня обманул, блядь. Ха! Дурак, блядь. Дурак, блядь.
Enemies!
Охуеть ты, дурачок. Охуеть ты, дурачок. Охуеть ты, дурачок. Да я читаю, блин, я не знаю, что могу сделать. Хорошо, а вот так меня хорошо слышно? Вот так вот. Так, я понял, как с ним сражаться. все, отлично. Так, теперь нам нужно подлететь, короче, чтобы он сел, блядь. Урод этот. Поставить машину за этой хуйней. Ну ты будешь что-нибудь делать, блядь? Ты так будешь, короче, летать, да? Дурак. Садись. Такайся. Машину ставлю с этой хуйней и стреляем. Ты дура, блядь. Воу-воу-воу-воу. Ебать ты псих. Я понял, ноги разминать ему можно вот этой пушкой. А это можно ему, конечно, побольше бить. Я понял, ну, можно отвлечь вообще его. И больше урона нанести, да, это сделаем. Иди нахер свои. Так, неплохо. Я понял, что, блядь, псих. Piece of shit, блядь. Кочевник. Где-то ближе надо посмотреть. Можно ли на ноги стрелять? Отъебался. Да, что-то, походу, братик, нахуй ты меня так обманываешь? Воу. Воу. Ой.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
Блять, какая же битва у меня с ним. Ебать битва. Ух, ебать ты конченый. Воу-воу-воу-воу. Конченый. Ой, блядь. Урод, блядь. Аккуратно, ребят, не умрите, блядь. Сейчас я, блядь, сам сдохну. Все, я сдох. Вот дело. Нет. Нет. Все, блядь, я был очень близок, но я что-то переиграл самого себя. Ты понимаешь, блядь, это такая-то, короче, залупа, блядь. А не чудовище. Уж ладно, у меня есть хотя бы теперь определенный план, если я буду его придерживаться. Мне нужна машина в том районе, где я... Да не, я что, дебил, что ли, сложно. Мне нужна машина в том месте, где недосягаемости будет эта хуйня, например, вот тут вот. Плюс я за нее смогу спрятаться. Сейчас мне нужно будет в ногу побахать. Воу-воу-воу. Не, я-то как бы эту миссию закончил. Насколько сложно. Так. Воу, вот это импульс, блядь. Эмо. Нужно чувствовать, что именно он будет делать в тот или иной момент. Сейчас я ему в ебучку буду заряжать. Давай, открывай. Ебло открой. Ебло открой, блин. Алло. Ебло открой. Нет. Ебло открой. Ебло откроешь, может? Ебло откроешь? Ты не хочешь ебло открыть? Ты не хочешь ебло открыть? Пусть смотришь, блядь. Дебилоид. Ебло открой лучше. Эй, дебил. Что он, короче, походу тут вот там агамный. Потому что он ничего не хочет делать. Ладно, я добрал. Давай, регенься быстрее. Давай, ебло уже, открывай свое, блядь. Вот оно. Есть ебло. Еще один. Пойдем спрятаться. опять чем будет ёбучему загонять. Кто, блядь? Пошел на кухню, ага. Давай. Да. Ебать, он, конечно, псих, пиздец. Он же доебал меня, если честно. Потому что, ну, патроны. Не, он вообще слабый, если он делает. Очень слабый. Я думал, блядь, он сильный. Ну, давай пробуй пробить тут эту хуйню. Вот так могу отойти. А вот что мне делать с твоей ебучкой? Открой ебло, блядь. Пожалуйста. Третий. Ладно. Да.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
Открой ножку. Эй. Иди. Ладно. Один есть. Ой. Опять такая же ошибка, как и в прошлый раз. Нет! Такого быть не может. Такого не может быть. Ух. Я жив. Куда он улетает? Пизды ему сейчас. Пойди. Давай, иди сюда. Куда пошел? Сюда иди. Ну, иди сюда. Ебать, ты псих, конечно. Погнали. Исчезай уже. Ты кто? Блять, ты мой друг. Воу-воу. Хилка-то кончилась. Тут где-то видел еще одну хилку, мне как-то казалось так. Ну, блядь. Бегу в то здание. Не было хилок. Вижу хилку. Давай иди сюда, урод.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
It's creating reinforcements!
Ёпта! Я что-то и не понял, какой именно ноге. Красавчик. И в голову теперь. Финально. Йоу! Враг пал.
Time to interface! Wow. This thing caused a lot of trouble.
We should tell Priya what happened here.
Ну, типа того. Бля, это реально было очень долго, пиздец. Я так устал, я сейчас еще умру, пока добегу до здания какого-нибудь. Ну, ладно, тут надо получить. Фух, да, это было сложно. Ну нет, вообще это было хуйня. Это, блядь, я просто не почувствовал. А умер я от него несколько раз, потому что хуйней занимался, убегал, типа, от мест, где мог бы хиляться. Ну, точнее, где восстанавливался температура. Вот и все. Так-то все легко оказалось. Ничего сложного здесь. Такой себе. Ну, типа драконов в Dragon Age. Все, я ее на 100% сделал. Тут браконьеры. Место сражений. Ну, тоже можно сделать. Ну, нет, в принципе, все. Короче, на этой планете все. Осталось только ржойка вот этого спри, вот этой попиздеть. И Прия, и ну этот ржоик еще, только куда его, конечно, где надо с ним разговаривать, что-то ни хера не понимаю. Это по желанию. Там, наверное там это, или там, или короче, как-то переключать эти, ну ладно, в принципе, не надо. Короче, ладно, тогда делаю телепорт. Телепорт к поселению. Там мы разговариваем с Блэк. И после этого отправляемся на корабль. Просто закрываем сейчас задание. В научном центре нужно исследовать еще. Ой-ой-ой. Ну. Потом еще нужно проверить, я отдавал 2 задания этим. Спецотрядом надо их черкнуть. Короче, ну это все остальное на корабле позаигрывать. Прия. Вот. Прия, ну... В курсе, что я пришел к тебе?
Pathfinder, my scouts told me about your run-in with the architect. I lost good people to that thing. Drill technicians who went there on an expedition.
I pacified it. You won't get any more trouble.
I should have known about it in the first place. I was supposed to protect those scientists. At least I know the rest of my people are safe, thanks to you.
Все счастливо.
I should head out.
Come back if you need anything.
Угу. Так, Спри и Блэк все решили. Это мой друг котик. Сюда подошел. Регрупп, да. Регрупп, иди сюда. Котик. Так не показал. Ну ладно, я покажу тебе котик. Не, пока подожди, ты сейчас обязан увидеть, короче, и сказать, какой тёлке мне лучше откатывать. Ну, кто из них, типа, симпатнее. Короче, одна из них, типа, как я понял... еще, короче, тут есть Федорок еще. Он, типа, говорит, если хочешь, я могу тебе в задницу, типа, запихнуть там. Такой, чё? Короче, забавно. На бурю. Короче, вот. Да, сейчас мы отправляемся на бурю. Слушай, может мне сделать звуки игры чуть тише? Что думаешь?
Jal says Ephra is waiting for your call, Pathfinder.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Хорошо. Так, сейчас мы проверим. Ну, хотя сейчас мы не сможем. Это надо за месяц кого-нибудь проверять. Настройки, звук. Вау, пусть бы так и... Стерео, вообще громкость просто сделаю вот так. Здесь будет четко. Чтобы хорошо видеть. Блять. Ладно. О, четко так стало все. О, вообще классно. Мне нравится, как все изменится. Так, сейчас. Короче. Да, эффекты исчезли вообще. Сейчас мне нужно тут... Райдер свою колоку, светишь на вихре на Нексусе. Я буду тасовать колоду судьбы. Гил... Нет! Нет! Гил-то, который пидор. Блять, покер, нахуй. Ну, видишь, говорю, покер. Ну, то, что заднеприводный, вот покер, блять. Хочет со мной. Пришел доклад о беженцах Хазарина Эос. Они добрались. Возможно, там про их ковчег что есть. Поговорим, когда будет свободно. Давай. Кора, окей. Турианцы. Кандрос. Обнаружить турианцев. Сколько это? Ангарская планета. Я подумал, что вам не помешало бы все проверить. Апекс на эту часть дипломатическим талантом. Здесь нужно действовать скрытно. Это я в курсе. Ну, это тоже как бы подтвердить. Рад быть здесь. Это неинтересно. Кстати, с Лемом тоже такой, короче, негритенок. Оп. Все, я понял, что меня, короче, осуждаю, дорогие друзья. Я понял, что меня забанят здесь, если я буду разговаривать так. Вот, поэтому надо следить со словами. Так, смотри, короче, у меня есть вот Суви. Вот, короче, моя одна из девчонок.
Angaran expertise will be a tremendous help to the initiative.
We were certainly hurting for it. I'm thankful the Angara were willing to risk working with us.
I'm afraid not all of them are quite so friendly.
Some give trust easily. From others, you have to earn it. I'm confident we'll get there.
Вот, короче, есть
I should get back to things.
такая вот
Sounds good.
девочка. Скиллом, да это все, короче, ну с тем я поговорю еще. Так.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Да и опа, я в курсе. Ой, это кто тут ходит? Короче, вот который Гил, который в задницу меня выебать хочет. Это Лиам, вот он, Лиам, с которым я пил пиво. Он как я, практически мы с ним одинаковые. Воу. Так, и еще, короче, вот есть у меня такая девчоночка, вот она.
Sorry refugees showed up at the outpost. Only a few, but that's better than none. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
We'll head to Eos and see what she knows.
Good. Rumor says Sarissa Theris was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need.
Who's she?
Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
Well, someone's a fan.
No, I just like... Look, we need someone with her experience, that's all.
Is military strategy really what we need out here?
Someone has to protect the Nexus. Can't afford to turn away
Ну,
allies.
вообще, я
When
бы
you're ready
лучше
to look, we can catch
Федорка бы
Hidaria at Prodromos.
выбрал.
Wouldn't mind tagging along.
Не, ну, нет, есть, кстати, есть еще. Сейчас попробую найти, где она может быть. Интересно. Где она спряталась? Сейчас поищем. Была вот тут, стояла. Будем искать. Пиби, где? Короче, где-то здесь должна быть. Они же разговаривают. Он с ней разговаривает. Это котик. Плащ у него вообще классный. Как у мексиканцев. Так. Да где должна здесь быть? Ну, короче, тут мы пили пиво с Лиамом. Это его, типа, комната Лиама. Тут такой парень с дредами. Темнокожий. Это комната... А, тут даже две еще девчонки, но ни одну не могу найти. Ну ладно, поехали. Наверх одну сейчас точно найду. Эй, как лифтом пользоваться? Так, одну сейчас точно найду здесь. Нет, тут вообще-то место рабочее Гила. Гил тут работает. Так, хорошо. Короче. Вот с ними не хочу связываться. Где все вообще? Что-то ни хера не понимаю. Чё, ладно, я знаю, как это можно делать. Короче, вот есть такая. Такая. Нет, это он. Это пот, с ним нельзя. Хотя и с ним вроде как. Но я с ним договорился подружиться. Вот есть вот такая ветра. Не использую ее. Не нравится. Драк. Такой, ну он такой чисто, короче, как дед Лякин или Седова. Дед, вот что-то. Мне почему-то их кого-то напоминает, короче. Вот, еще есть Пиби. Она типа как Сэра в этом. В той хуйне. Надо очки ей прокачать. Ну, все как бы. Я выбираю Пиби. Пиби толще Лема по здоровью. Ну, потому что она более вкачана, конечно, чем он, но, блин. Да, мне просто нравится, почему-то мне напоминает из черепашек ниндзя Леонардо. Я не знаю, почему, возможно, из-за синей накидки. Служба сопротивления научила Джао тому, насколько важно приспосабливаться к переменчивым условиям на поле боя. Джал вооружен модифицированной снайперской винтовкой кетов, которая позволяет ему расправляться с врагами на расстоянии. Он умеет маскироваться и использует гранаты в ближнем бою. Вот. Ну... Я не знаю, что это хоть черепашка-ниндзя. Ладно, это я все потом снимет самое. Сейчас мне нужно научный, нет, сюда. Ударные отряды. Кто-то умер, да? Ожидание отчета выполнено, выполнено. Четко. Отчет. Все. 10 финансы. Бронзовый ящик. Молодец, Джульетта. И отель. Или отель. Сладких снов. Хорошо тебе отдых. И прекрасных сновидений. Спасибо. Так. Так, ладно, окей, хорошо. Отправляем ударный отряд Джульетту. Пусть... Я что-то не понял, что он мне предлагает. Но я не могу, там нужно 80. 50. Ладно. Так, это мы взяли. Я хотел сделать классную вещь. Я хотел, короче, посмотреть. Во-первых, мне нужно втюхать весь хлам, потому что там на 1010, наверное, утиля. На 4000. Вот, короче, втюхать утиль. Смотри, что-то есть вообще оружие, что у него. Ну, можно по броне посмотреть. Брони, шлема ничего нет. Расходники мне не нужны. Минералы, кадмий, флюорид, графит. Нет, у меня вроде все это вот до хера. Короче, все, теперь надо мне посмотреть. Научный центр. Разработка. Короче, я, возможно, могу сделать шлем классный. Потому что вот я нашел платины, у меня 62 аж. Ян, какой шлем мне сделать? Что такое могу сделать? Шлем первопроход с 3 вообще четкий. Чертеж. Потом могу такое сделать, но это мне вообще не вкатывание. Я не могу сделать то, что мне нужен титан для него. Чтобы такое сделать, мне нужен уран. Ну, такой тоже не могу. Вот, могу вот такое еще сделать. Это первопроходец 2, у меня, да, я могу сделать первопроходец 3. Могу вот такое сделать. N2 первый. Гиперстраж не могу. Короче, хочу вот этот сделать. Что думаешь? Вот, четкий вообще, четко. Так, это шлем. Грудь первопроходца не смогу сделать. Еще рано. Не хватает немного. Что могу такое сделать? N7.1. Красиво. Руки нужны. Первопроходец 3. Сейчас посмотрим, может, можно в исследованиях. Сейчас глянем, может, что-нибудь исследуем, броню какую-нибудь. Гиперстрашную, например. Это C8. Так. Оружие можно почекать. Соки. Ну, блять, они такие страшные все. Ой, ли. Не хочу даже тратить, блядь, на такую ебичную все. Вот, блядь, он так выглядит тупо. Пиздец, вообще ничего не хочется из этого. Вот туреликтов еще более-менее. Ну так себе, конечно, но, блядь, более-менее по сравнению с той, блядь. Еще такие какие-то более, блядь, квадратные здесь. А там шо? Чё, криокулак? Сколько сильный? Ванадий, чтобы его сделать нужно. Короче, в принципе, это не важно. Бронька. Страшно. Не нужно ничего. Вот, я вроде посмотрел. Грудь могу. Нагрудник СС. Добрый день, вечер, ночь. Смотря где вы находитесь, дорогие друзья. Короче, смотрим. Да, наверное, сейчас все-таки вот эту сделаю. Шлем. Тоже какой-нибудь классный посмотрим. Бля, просто мне нравится, как она выглядит. Такая красивенькая. Можно? Чё нет-то? Есть какие-то типа слоты, там, я не знаю, усилители. Здесь все типа обычные такие. Вот, плюс 2 максимально запас здоровья. Ну это херь же все, да? Очень жаль. Непонятно немного. Очень жаль. Ну, блядь. Взять какую-нибудь хуйту, да? Ну, давайте возьмем всякую херню туда. Напихаем. Я просто вообще не шарю, как что здесь. Спас здоровья не нужен. Еще один модуль перезарядки. Подожди, это же моды, да? Их же можно потом всунуть. Поэтому я просто создам, как я понял. Ага. Так, типа она же у меня есть теперь. Я могу ее надеть. Это только, наверное, не здесь делать, да? Или здесь. Броня, грудь. Бля, не, короче. Я понял. Ну ладно. Будем знать. Все такое будем надевать теперь. Четко. Еще шлем хочу посмотреть. Шлем сделаем сейчас. Разработка. Шлем. Первый проход сделаю. Мне нравится. Сейчас этот слабенький какой-то. Такой еще как с забубенем. Бля, почему нахуй самодельный предмет? Шлем C7, да, он называется? Шлем, блядь. Шлем. Шлем. C7. Четко. Или это не... это первопроходец. Ну, ничего страшного. Какой классный. Мне так нравится. Хочется его взять, сделать даже. Четко. Все.
Prepping VidCon communications.
Бля, где-то здесь еще можно было, короче, очки что-то распределять. У меня их плюс 5, что ли. Вон, короче, очки Нексуса. Это, наверное, на этом надо. На Нексусе, как называется? Nexus, да? Наверное.
Commander?
Pathfinder, Joel's been keeping me updated on your adventures, your good deeds on our behalf.
I meant them. I want you to know you can trust me.
You rescued Shavagan. His loss would have been hard for the Resistance. But your true agenda is clear. To explore Aya's vault. Joel says you want to help find the Moshai. Why should I let you?
I'd like this to be the beginning of a strong relationship.
Keep your promises, and little by little our bond might grow. We've managed to trace the Moshai to a special Kent facility on Vold.
Why special?
These facilities are protected by a dynamic shield tech we haven't been able to crack. We're close, but its ability to adapt outstrips the speed of our current processors.
Pathfinder, adding my processor to their program would no doubt make the difference.
Ephra, I can help. Respectfully, this time you need my help.
Respectfully, the Angara don't need anything from you. We take care of our own.
With the processing power of my AI, I can guarantee the shield breach.
AI? Of course, that makes sense.
He's physically connected to me, and so I need to... well, I want to go.
It was risky to be honest about your AI, and honesty makes you different from the Ket.
I hope so.
You're welcome on the mission.
Thank you.
A team will meet you at our base on Vold. They'll take you to the Ket facility. Stay strong and clear. Goodbye.
Четко. Короче, луч надежды дальше. Но для начала я хочу... Вот, поговорить с Джо на буре. Надо поговорить. С корешем своим. Так, а где был мой кореш? Мой кореш был там. Да, кореш, ты где? Ты только, блять, ходил, был тут. Фу, как ты меня бесишь, Джал. Тогда тут ты должен быть.
So, you've gained Ephra's trust. No easy feat.
I still don't think he likes me.
That's just his way. You should be more worried about the Rokar.
Ephra made it seem like you had experience with them.
I know their leader, Aksul. We studied together under the Moshai. But unlike me, he was a good student. The best, actually.
Then he knows about Remnant?
He did. It's a long story.
Give me the short version.
Aksul was captured by the Ket. He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
I can't imagine what he must have gone through.
He has scars that would give you an idea. When Aksul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the Ket.
Why not join the Resistance?
Aksul's not the type to follow orders. And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
So he formed the Rokar.
We didn't give them much thought. But since your people arrived, his cause has grown.
More of a reason to set things straight before they get out of hand.
I don't think Aksul will listen to you. He'll make you want to kill him.
I have to try.
If Helios is to be your home, I guess you'll have to deal with the Rokar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havarul who escaped with Aksul from the Ket. Her name is Tholdir. She might know how to contact him. I'll send you the nav point.
How long does it take to learn piloting?
Depends how you apply yourself. With your mind, you'd be adept in a few weeks.
Not really a holiday destination.
Seems quiet for now. Look, Jonesy. Cronies.
I know. This is a monster. Alright.
Clan before cronies.
Tell our leaders, wake the sleepers! Tell our leaders, wake the sleepers! Free our families! Tell our leaders, wake the sleepers!
Hey, what's going on?
That's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder.
Excuse me?
We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost. But because you wanted military personnel, people tagged as scientific support have to wait. Again.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
We only had resources for one outpost, so I focused on the skills we needed most.
Well, your pick has my grandchildren trapped in that pod.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
This is a big issue. Bigger than just my say-so.
Bullshit. You're the hero right now. They'll do anything you say.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously.
Clan before cronies. Anyway.
These power outages make no sense.
What's the trouble?
I've got power shortages throughout the station. I can't for the life of me find the cause. Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me. You've got way more important things to do.
That's a fact. But if I happen to see anything, I'll let you know.
That's something. Thank you.
There's a power short here. We could scan the area.
We ask that you refrain from picking foliage in the Nexus Commons area. The consumption or sale of any plant specimens is strictly prohibited by hydroponic regulations.
Так.
Another power short.
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Gian Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I thought you might like to hear more about our plans.
Okay.
Great. If you're seeing this, it means our Pathfinders have done their job and made new friends in the galaxy. Welcome to the Nexus. But I want to put your mind at ease. Seeing our arcs arrive in your neighborhood probably raised some concerns. I'm happy to address them. Thank you for taking the time to listen. On behalf of my fellow Milky Way travelers, we couldn't be more excited about what the future holds for all of us.
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad you could visit.
This is an outpost for Milky Way colonists arriving in your galaxy. They come seeking a fresh start in Andromeda, yearning only for a land they can call home. If you encounter an outpost, feel free to drop by and say hello. Your new neighbors are eager to make friends.
More about your own culture.
Pathfinder, I'm glad you could stop by. Pardon the dust while we set everything up.
How did you get this job?
I was a sociologist in the Milky Way. While there were plenty of cultures to study, the books on them had all been written. There was nothing new I could add. So when I heard about the initiative, I signed up right away. The idea of meeting new people, seeing how they've evolved, adapted to life's challenges, I couldn't resist.
What goes on here?
The Cultural Center is a place where new races we've met can visit and exchange ideas. They can learn more about the Milky Way species, while we foster an air of cooperation and understanding. We're just getting everything ready. Hopefully it won't be long before we have our first visitors.
Have you heard anything about the Ket?
Unfortunately, yes. Now, that's a species we won't be inviting here anytime soon. I'd hoped our encounters would be peaceful, but I suppose that was too much to ask.
Thanks.
Of course, our hope is that you'll make friends in the cluster and send them our way. And when you have a second, check back with me on a favor I'd like to ask.
I'm Gian Garson, founder of the Initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Have a look around. We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arrived from the Milky Way galaxy.
ago. These remnant fellows probably had the same idea. Wouldn't mind a seismometer reading, though. Sam? Any chance?
And its gas bladder can...
Hello, Pathfinder. A moment?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I have a math problem. Some vital equations that only a mind like Sam's could solve. They concern strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps random noise, perhaps not.
That could be a ship, or even turbulence in the Scourge we should know about.
Given the complexity and the security implications, I recommend transferring the equations directly into SAM node. I have them on an optical storage disk for you.
I'll see if I have time.
Thank you, Pathfinder. Please thank Sam as well.
Hey there. I don't have much new stock. Sorry.
Good morning.
Hiya.
Or is it evening? Hello.
Nice to see you again.
Пришли на тусовочку. Познакомиться, побухать. Так, посмотрите, какой-то орех, блядь. Подкатывает к телочке, она говорит, пошли потанцуем. Такой вообще не вдупляет, чё. Совхозный бар. Музыка топовая. Я чё на сцену.
I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar.
Lay it on me.
So, folks try and help and all, but we have a limited pool of ingredients. Keep an eye out for anything interesting we could use for new drinks, and we'll let you test them for free.
Right. I get a feeling the testing will be interesting.
Don't worry. Dutch may complain a lot, but he's loving it. And he's the best chemist I know. You're in good hands. Welcome back.
That's your flag, everyone. That's Prodromos.
So, Ryder, big news. I think I found my purpose in life.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Thrashing you at poker. Shall I deal?
Ryder, I can read Gil's vital signs and give you an advantage during the game if you like.
Do it. The Pathfinder has spoken. Ooh, were you holding out on me? You're pretty good at this.
Don't act so surprised.
Poker's lost me several friends over the years. The only one who still plays me is my buddy Jill. I know, Jill and Gil.
Who's Jill? She's here in Andromeda?
Yep. Been awake since the start. Jill's a fertility expert. Heads the initiative CRC. My only real friend from back home. I bet 50.
I call. The CRC?
Colonial Repopulation Committee. She's always teasing that I'm making her job harder. Says if I'm not making babies, I'm part of the problem. We have that kind of relationship.
Sounds kind of disrespectful. It doesn't bother you?
Nah, she's like family. Supports me unconditionally. We just ride each other like that. You should meet her. You'll see. She's amazing. Another 100.
He's bluffing.
I call.
Oof, nice. That one's yours. Well, the winning streak's over. You beat me, Ryder, fair and square. Guess I continue searching for my true purpose in life.
It was bound to happen sooner or later.
No. You're good. I'll have to up my game. Jill's gonna lay into me hard when she hears you won. I'll just tell her this proves how bad a player she is.
Ouch. Have fun. And thanks for the game.
Welcome back. Drinks are fizzing tonight.
Things are shaping up, Pathfinder. Resources flowing in, sleepers ready to head out. It's starting to feel like the initiative. Not quite up to the sales pitch, but getting there. Feels good, right?
I feel it, Liam. Finally getting our start.
There we go. Getting our shit together. Showing the new galaxy that we have it sorted. If I keep saying it, it's true, right?
So how'd things go?
The materials
Species are at odds as talks break down over a unified curriculum for initiative kids. The Asari say they'll wait it out until demands are met. This is Agent S.
It's you.
Oh, I can't wait to go to Aya.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Dr. Arbordana at the tech lab sent some equations for you to solve.
I'm ready.
Transferring them now. Have fun. Hey, what the? Sam!
Malicious code detected. Please stand by.
Sam?
Attempting to countermand malicious code. Please stand by.
Is there anything I can do? Sam! Is that another malfunction, or... Sam, you trying to show me something? Okay, I think I got it. Sam, talk to me!
Hello, Pathfinder. Please initialize the console to restore normal operations.
Sam, what happened?
The equations contained a Trojan horse program, a virus, specifically targeted to sever our connection and render me helpless. Reconnecting would be impossible.
you'd need a crack AI programmer to create a virus like that.
Yes. Only my unique adaptions prevented permanent damage.
Unlock the door. Let's head to the tech lab and see what Dr. Aradana has to say.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
This memory is from when your parents returned to Earth, after your mother was diagnosed with her disease.
It's simple. We take Sam.
Who?
I named the AI. Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Sam. We use your research and interface Sam with an implant.
My work on biotic implants was yielding results, but this... I don't know.
What did the doctor say?
Alec,
What did he say?
it's getting worse.
There's your answer. This will work. Sam can fix you.
Alec, I'm not some war you have to win. You're not an N7 anymore.
That doesn't mean we...
They kicked you out of the Alliance for this.
We're talking about your life.
Alec, did you ever consider that maybe it's my time to go? I'm human. We die. It happens.
Ellen, please. Losing you is not an option. The kids aren't gonna lose their mother. God knows they never had a father.
Then give them one.
They just asked for a refund.
So can this Sam talk yet?
Hello, Ellen. Why did the tree go to the dentist? To get a root canal.
Humor algorithms. I can't seem to get the hang of it.
Or maybe it's the guy teaching them?
Четко.
That felt so real. Mom was right there, alive.
It was the first time I met Ellen. My education on human mortality began that day. Your mother seemed prepared to die.
Mom was practical. Living in denial wasn't going to solve anything.
Yet Alec didn't see it that way. He persisted.
Logic goes out the window when your wife is dying.
I'm beginning to understand where your father's resolve came from. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently logged. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. That's all for now.
Of course.
The human Pathfinder has died. Alec Ryder was killed after touching down on Habitat 7 in the Erickson system. Ryder's son has reportedly replaced him as Pathfinder, taking command of the Tempest in the ongoing search for a home in Andromeda. This is HNS.
We can start building a bank of vaccines once we get more biomaterial.
Welcome, Pathfinder. Did Sam solve the equations I sent?
solve them. They almost brought down Sam Node.
The equations contained a virus designed to target artificial intelligence.
You think Never. I abhor violence against any life, organic or synthetic.
Then how did the virus find its way into your equations?
Perhaps my files were altered or replaced. But why?
I've seen a lot of down with AI sentiment lately. Graffiti, complaints to 10. Perhaps someone took the next step.
Why would anyone hate artificial intelligence?
Synthetic life has different needs and motivations. It can be mysterious and powerful. Many fear what is not understood.
Everything's uncertain. Maybe they just want to feel safer.
Attacking Sam is bold, though. I wonder if there have been similar incidents.
The AI kiosk was busted this morning.
I can look around.
Pathfinder Rider, if you will.
Artificial intelligence is a threat to all organic life. Why not ask for
Free our families!
Hey everyone, I'm Marinda with Dutch and Anand's blessing. I'm starting an open mic night. Mail to sign-ups will go out in a few minutes.
Wow, where did you find those? Never mind, don't answer that. I think they're straight from the Milky Way.
If you like. Looking forward to your proposals.
Welcome back.
Another one! Damn it! This is supposed to be the chemistry lab. My chemistry lab. You all keep crawling out of the woodwork like space cockroaches.
You say that, Dutch, but here you are, pouring people drinks.
Hi. I'm standing right here.
They're guinea pigs, damn it. Chemists should have guinea pigs. Not have their labs taken over by people giving them things and being nice.
Aren't bartenders usually friendly? You're kind of hostile.
I'm not supposed to be a bartender. I'm supposed to be a chemist.
Don't let Dutch put you off. He's a sweetie, really.
I'm not.
And the drinks are good.
Damn right they are. I mean... yeah. I'm a dirty squirrel.
Tell our leaders! Wake the sleepers! Tell our leaders! Wake the sleepers! Tell our leaders! Wake the sleepers!
It's not the best quality, but we don't have many options here. I thought merchants were supposed to make us...
Hello. Did you know Geth murdered billions of Quarians in the Morning War? Detecting Pathfinder Rider.
Hi there. Excuse the educational stuff. I hacked Avena as a sock puppet. So, our virus set you free. Hope you're doing better without that AI jammed into your head.
Who am I talking to right now?
A friend. Our movement sent the virus to save you.
Pathfinder, it's possible they don't realize their virus failed. Pretending that it worked might win their trust.
Hello? Ryder?
The disconnect was very sudden. I'm grateful, just
Woozy.
It'll pass. See, this is what our movement's all about stopping. Knight says human AI merging is a threat to all life. She'd know, trust me. Oh, Knight's our founder. The virus wouldn't exist without her.
So where are you running this puppet show from?
Our sanctuary. I'll ask Knight if you can come visit.
Great, thanks.
Can't promise anything, but watch your email. Bye.
A whole movement of AI-hating hackers, with a leader called Knight.
Hello.
She and her followers seem to have experienced the human-AI partnership.
If they attacked you, they're capable of anything.
My
I'll check my
name is
email.
Avina.
We need to
If
find
I
them.
was intelligent, I could hold this entire station hostage.
A violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7 has authorities baffled. Multiple passengers are still in quarantine. This is HNS.
This is not good. Damned exiles.
Ryder, that was a hell of a thing talking to your sister in a coma. Can't say I really bought into the whole Sam implant, but well, that was pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was. I had no idea we could do that.
Just when you think you've seen it all. And here a 600-year trip to a new galaxy seemed like science fiction. Something new every day.
How's Sarah doing?
Everything seems fine. Hearing your voice had to help. Even if you did bend the truth there.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Sarah, I'll let you know.
Take a deep breath. In some ways, that's true. It gets better.
Residents are still mourning the loss of Gene Garson. The initiative founder was killed when the Nexus hit the Scourge. An official tribute is planned, though director Jaren Tan has provided few details so far.
Without Gene, we wouldn't be here. But now that we are here, we need to focus on surviving before we can celebrate.
This is HNS.
have I told you this story?
343.
21, you've been keeping count. Rushan, that's not funny.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security is investigating.
Pathfinder, I believe you found the culprit responsible for the power shortages.
Alert Professor Hurek to come secure it.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area. Apex personnel, please check your duty roster.
No, it isn't what we wanted, but what choice do we have? How the hell should I know? Sender, you have a job. If you want to keep it, do it.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone, all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
Pathfinder.
How are we doing on the viability front?
Aiming for success. It sounds pat, but you're living up to the job.
I have info on a specific sleeper I'd like brought out of cryo.
I want to avoid that entirely. For reasons.
Reasons? That's it?
Look, you're the Pathfinder. If you've a request for your extended team, that's a request you can make. Access the sleeper records through Brekker's console. It's none of my business. Until you make it a problem for me. Understood?
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
Pathfinder, AVP leveling continues as per your directions. And of course, the interface remains accessible for any future adjustments. Sweet protocol and process. Now we're living.
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
Name and designation if available.
That's it? You'll just do it?
Nowhere in my job description does it say, argue with the Pathfinder. That said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there'll be no doubt that you're responsible.
Another time.
Pathfinder. Good afternoon, Director Addison finds it annoying. Name and designation if available.
Let's keep this between us. Here's the info.
Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Another time.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security is investigating.
So authorize a sweep. Not everything has to come through. Glad to see you finally. I hear you've been busy out there.
That's one word for it.
If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those protesters in hydroponics.
I see. Maybe I should get the others for this.
Protesters have seized hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on Eos disrupted the schedule. They're scattered across colony blocks, dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed today.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
Then what's the point of all those outposts I've founded?
People need more than space, Ryder. They need work they're trained for, and we don't have placements for those families. If I just toss them to any outpost with a spare bunk, they become a burden we can't afford.
What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe and get those protesters out of hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
What would you do with the protesters?
I'd send in a squad and march them out. At gunpoint if we must. If they resist, a few might land in medbay, but it's better than losing hydroponics. Or the Nexus.
Do you think these protests could turn violent?
We're all pioneers. Even civilians are tough enough to start something.
And interfering in hydroponics threatens our oxygen supply. They know that.
We have to look at the bigger picture. Get them out of there.
Kandros?
I'll send in a team, but it might go smoother if Ryder's there.
A good idea. Sometimes we have to give bad news. That's a Pathfinder's duty, too.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tavessa, freelance vidmaker. This is Hakim, my producer. I could use your help.
What are you looking for?
Director Tans asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation, paint rainbows over our problems. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
Nice to see someone so devoted to her work.
That's kind. Sometimes the camera makes people shy away from me.
That's a shame.
So that's what I need. The truth, I mean. Someone needs to record the history we're making.
It takes integrity to record the truth and nothing but.
Well, I do my best. And you could help me out. The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I was hoping you'd take part. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
You don't mind treading on the initiative director's toes?
What would he do? Pull funding we don't have? I'm game if you are.
Okay, interview away.
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
All expeditions have to deal with supplies, enemies, or hell, just getting lost. We'll deal with all of them. We just need time.
Tan will love that. But if that's your take, that's what goes in. Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet I'll have more questions later. This was more fun than I expected. You were great. I'll get to work editing.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
You're listening to HNS, your source for news in Helios, an independent arm of the Andromeda Initiative.
Just stand down, ma'am.
Or you'll shoot me. Good luck explaining that to my grandchildren.
What happened?
She was about to disconnect the water hoses, threaten all the plants.
They're saying the leaders won't wake our families. Well, this is how far we're willing to go. Their move.
I know this is hard, but for the good of the Nexus, we need you to be patient.
We've already waited. How old will I be by the time Mom's out of stasis?
Take it easy, kid. The Pathfinder's got a point.
I'll go off station if I have to. I'll find anyone who'll actually do something.
You want your mom to wake up and find you exiled? Or dead?
Reese, don't. Anything's better than that. Even the longest wait of our lives.
When our families hear about this...
They'll probably agree with the Pathfinder. You're done here. Come on.
Ryder, Lexi was looking for you.
Nuh-uh, no peeking. I'm putting the finishing touches on my personal project.
I thought you said it was on the Nexus.
I'm just perfecting the final component here, or should I say, trying to. Several of the crew have offered to help, and I keep politely declining and ushering them out. So, thank you for retrieving that critical piece of Remtech, but kindly stop digging.
I'm naturally curious, and I'm sure the crew just wants to bond.
Curious is good. Builds anticipation. I'll leave the bonding to you. Not my style. I realize it must be hard being the Pathfinder and not being able to know everything. But there's so much you can do that no one else can. It's safe to say that you, my friend, are one of a kind.
You've only scratched the surface. You have no idea what all I can do.
No, but I have an active imagination. I look forward to being educated. But no more distractions. The next time you're on the Nexus, my project will be done. Come by, and I'll unveil it. Now, if you will, please leave me to my own devices.
Should have seen it. Perfect drift. You know we've got a finite set of tires, right?
Also limbs and lives.
Well, what's the point of having them then?
One hell of a trip this is turning out to be. Hostiles, ruined worlds, no home in sight. Everyone's getting toasty. There was a 2-hour argument yesterday and no one even knew how it started.
That's not good.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind. Movie night.
Taking a breather for a good movie? I could get behind that.
Best part is, it doesn't need to be good. Still get mileage out of the bad ones. It's worth it to jumpstart everyone's pioneer spirit and all that. The Tempest database is pretty dry. Could you download a movie library from Nexus Ops to see what I've got to work with?
If I have time.
Thanks. Everyone will appreciate it.
The Angara was super curious about the ship. A few were pretty bold. Asked me questions.
What do you make of them?
They know their shit. Quick-minded, sharp. They'll make good allies.
How's your friend Jill doing?
Good. Busy. Apparently, prepping multiple species for procreation is a lot of work. Who knew? Waiting to get it all started was killing her. Now she's being shot out of a cannon, so to speak.
Are you sure you can keep the Scourge damage under control?
Never seen anything like the Scourge. What it does to our tech. It's keeping me on my toes, but that's when I do my best work. In a way, I guess I'm grateful.
Well, you're welcome.
Don't do me any favors. Don't worry, Ryder. You're in good hands.
How tough was it on the Nexus all those months?
Have you ever eaten overcooked space cow tongue?
Can't say I have.
Well, let me tell you, it's tough. Wondering if you're gonna die from a critical malfunction? Or maybe starvation? Imagining which would be worse? But hey, you could always take a break from the fear and boredom to dwell on being a part of the biggest failure in galactic history. Maybe even participate in a revolt.
What was your take on that?
I didn't place any bets, if that's what you're asking. Truth is, I don't think anyone made out particularly well. Whatever side you're on, you die a little when your brother, your teammate, becomes an enemy. We traveled all this way, all hope and wonder, and we end up fighting with each other over scraps. It's sad.
Regale me with some poker wisdom.
Well, bluffing and reading players aside, poker is all about math. If the odds of getting the card you need are greater than the bet, make the bet.
Seems like we have a good group here.
Well, Vetra and Suvi are my girls. Get along well, lots of mutual respect. PB's a real spark plug. I like her, but she's exhausting. And Drax's my kind of guy. Brash, takes no shit. As far as your Hyperion peeps go, the Doc's kinda nosy. Liam's good for a laugh or two. Cora, she's a bit by the book for me.
By the book keeps us alive.
Hey, variety's the spice of life, right? Different strokes makes for healthy debate.
What about Callow?
He's a pilot.
Which means...
he flies the ship.
We're leaving it at that, then?
Does a Pathfinder know what to do with a dead end?
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Remnant scrap is...
Aksul is very cunning. We can't underestimate him. My mothers are worried sick about the cousins that joined him.
What's your story, Jal? Tell me about yourself.
Why?
Well, why wouldn't you? You hiding something?
Maybe. That would only make sense.
I was born on Earth, third planet of the Sol system in the Milky Way.
I was born on Haval, our most ancient homeworld. We believe so, anyway.
Moved to Aya first chance you got?
I lived there because of the Vassal. It's a privilege to work on Aya, so we have a lottery to share it.
Aya reminds me of Earth, a little. I'll show you vids sometime. I want to learn more about your species.
What would you like to know?
How long have you had electromagnetic capabilities? How did they evolve?
No idea. Biology doesn't interest me, but I'm sure you can easily read up on it.
That's disappointing. No biology at all?
How do your eyeballs work?
Okay, I get your point. Maybe I can find an Angara doctor to ask about your... whatever.
Although, I used to know some facts, like the origins of our vestigial organs.
Oh yeah, humans have a coccyx, a vestigial tail, and I have webbed toes, just a couple, but Sarah doesn't. And she had wisdom teeth, but I didn't. Now you.
No idea.
The Angara seem so open and free with their feelings.
Are we? We're certainly not ashamed of our feelings. We're taught that feelings and beliefs should live on the outside, where they can be dealt with, honestly and openly.
Don't people get hurt?
Of course. Then everyone deals with it. That's the point.
How many colonies do you have? On what planets?
Since the Scourge, we've managed to survive on a small number of planets. What we know from before the Scourge is mostly oral history. We did have spaceflight, and the stories tell of 5 original colonies.
Is there a central Angaran religion?
There are many variations. An almanac could give you an accurate number. But if you are a believer, the essential tenet is, after we die, we are reincarnated. We evolve to make our families strong, born from what was before, blessed to be better than before.
Are you a believer?
No. Yes. Sometimes. I don't know if it's the same for humans. Sahuna, my true mother, is a firm believer.
You studied with Moshae Sefa. Is she a teacher or a religious figure?
She's many things. She's a clear thinker with deep knowledge and insight. She teaches and inspires. She's beloved. I love her.
Really? So one of those professor-student things?
No, not that way. Moshae Sefa is 115 of your years old.
Well, enough about that. Can you tell me more about the Ket occupation?
It's a difficult subject. I'll answer what I can. I may get emotional.
What's living under the Ket been like for you?
Do you really want to hear about these things? They're painful.
I asked, didn't I?
It's like living on unstable ground. Every day brings more horrible news. I part company with someone not knowing if I'll ever see them again. When I was a boy, my father vanished from my life. One horrible day.
Was he in the Resistance?
No. He was a technician at a mine. He went to work and didn't come home. That happens for an Angara child somewhere, every single day.
When the Ket came, why didn't you fight?
They didn't give us a reason to. Until they did. Then it was too late. Perhaps you think we were weak. But the Ket are ruthless. They are masters at knowing exactly when and how to strike.
I get that. Believe me. Have the Ket always been here?
No. Some, like the Moshae, are old enough to remember the time before the Ket. But I don't. Nor do my mothers.
And the Archon came with them?
We think so. Resistance intel on that is unclear, and few have seen him in person.
And lived to tell?
And lived to tell.
Well, enough about that. I'll see you later, Jal.
Stay strong and clear.
Arrogant son of a bitch. Maybe that's redundant for a cat.
He's also the first kid who bothered to talk to us. That's useful intel.
True. They can communicate. They just prefer to open fire. So, what else is new?
What did you do while you were part of the Asari military?
4 years in a commando unit called Talane's Daughters. Part of the Council's cross-species military integration initiative. You probably had a more exciting time defending that Arcturus relay. But we did good work. Peacekeeping is a full-time job, even in Asari space.
What was your commando unit like?
Janae and I were the youngsters. Tethys was our old lady sniper. Kalia patched us up, and Valenza prayed between firefights. Our CO, Nasira, led us all over the Athena Nebula and beyond. A huntress's work is never done.
Who'd pick a fight with the most powerful species in the galaxy?
Themselves, usually. Terrorists, cults, rogue Ardat Yakshi, people demanding a withdrawal from the Citadel. The Asari were spacefaring when our Roman Empire was new. Didn't fix all their problems. Sometimes you need commandos for that.
You were in the Alliance before you became a huntress, right? What made you join up?
My biotics. I was still living on my parents' cargo freighter when they manifested. Untrained biotic power on a starship means accidents. But we couldn't afford a tutor. The Alliance had implants, the training, everything. Old history now. Your turn. Remind me why you came to Andromeda.
I spent years watching pioneers go through the Arcturus mass relays. Off to glory, while I stayed behind. Then Dad's career collapsed. His AI research made him too toxic.
I heard. Must have changed everything for your family.
We needed to start over somewhere new together. Or as together as we could. So, Andromeda.
None of you writers ever think small, do you?
Did you come out here with anyone? Maybe someone you served with?
I had my fun on shore leave. Nothing serious, though. Asari huntresses figure things out, but I was there for soldiering, not romance.
You're not technically military anymore.
Can't get anything past you, can I?
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
Won't know until we talk to those Asari on Eos. Any chance of swinging by?
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
Won't know until we talk to those Asari on Eos. Any chance of swinging by?
After 4 years with Asari commandos, you must have some great war stories.
Nasira assassinated a Krogan warlord with a pack of playing cards once.
A pack of cards?
Choking hazard, apparently.
Wow. See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Taking the Angara, old man?
Strong, honorable survivors. Been a while since I encountered a new friendly species. Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for cash ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her, too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
I'm still getting to know her.
There's no Krogan like my Rushan. She's worth knowing.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
I'm not thrilled about it myself, but it is what it is.
Just make sure it can't unshackle itself. There'll be hell to pay if that happens.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit, well over 1,000 years. Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
I have no problems believing that.
Yeah, she told me off good. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going. Self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjak scratch its butt?
Anything about the Ket, or combat in general?
Well, common Ket are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you least expect it. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Destined are annoying, quick. Got some crazy mist that hides them from view, their friends too. Take a Destined down, and that mist goes away. Makes them a prime target, if you ask me. Perfect for grenade practice.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
There's just something wrong about the Ket. The absolute single-mindedness.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
So, Chosen, it's not good to let too many of them get close to you at once. If they hit your shields, take a step back. Let me handle them. Bet you anything they're not used to being rushed by a Krogan.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Fire and explosives are good against anything with heavy armor. Or anything, really. Generally, no one likes being set on fire.
Generally? There's a story behind this.
Ha, there sure is.
You mentioned that people generally don't like being set on fire?
I was hoping you'd ask. So, about 400 years ago, give or take a decade, me and my outfit were pinned down during a skirmish with another merc group. So I pull off my usual stunt, charge ahead and breach their barricade. Pop my flamethrower and get ready to let go. Only to see them all screaming and running away. Turns out, I crashed through a shipment of Turian brandy on my way in. Never even noticed I was on fire. But they sure did. Never seen a pack of mercs panic that badly before.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
I don't love being called kid.
I'll try to stop doing that. Can't promise I won't slip up, though.
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would just be moving. And everyone hates moving. Just the packing alone, ugh.
Point taken. I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
The plan's the same. We find a home. Whatever that takes.
Keep that drive. Makes me believe we can make it. I mean, we have to make it. The alternative is not even worth thinking about.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years on the Hyperion looking after your sister.
Happy to have you, Dr. Tapero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
What?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the Ket?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
That's a very specific topic.
I grew up on Omega, lots of Krogan mercenaries. The best habitat outside Tuchanka. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats his vegetables.